You are right where you need to be. Welcome. Fear of missing out. A captivating phrase that has gripped an entire generation by the throat. We hear about it in the stock market. We hear it in conversations about crypto. We hear it in the whispers of opportunity and the screams of regret. Everyone's afraid of missing the next big thing. But I want to ask you something bold, something simple. What if the biggest thing you're missing out on is your time? Not your money, not your followers, not your fame, your time. Let's be real. You spent hours worrying, days stressing over what hasn't happened yet, weeks stuck in regret, rewinding a chapter you can't rewrite. And here's the brutal truth. You will never get that time back. Now, I'm not just preaching, I've lived this. If I could go back, if I could speak to the younger me, the version of myself who was drowning in anxiety, trying to control everything, I wouldn't hand him a map. I'd hand him a mirror, and I'd say, look closely. Most of what you're afraid of will work itself out. Not always the way you planned, but somehow, some way, you'll survive it. That tax bill you lost sleep over, you're still here. That job you thought would define you, you're doing just fine. So why do we keep sacrificing now on the altar of what if? Let me tell you what I've learned. Time is currency, but unlike money, you don't know how much you have left. There is no balance sheet, no refund, no bonus round. Every second you spend is gone. So how are you spending it? Scrolling endlessly to numb the pain, arguing over things you won't remember next week, chasing validation from people who don't even value themselves? Or are you investing? See, here's the part no one teaches us. You can invest your time in worry or in wisdom, in comparison or in clarity, in bitterness or in becoming better. You can invest it in people who drain you or in people who develop you. Because time is the only investment where the return is you. And just like a portfolio, some moments appreciate in value. That time you spent encouraging a stranger, that hour you gave to read a life-changing book, that 5 minutes you sat in silence to finally hear your own voice again, those aren't moments wasted, those are deposits in your future, in your peace, in your purpose. But maybe no one told you that until now. Maybe you've been overdrafting your soul, and I get it. Life is loud, the world is wired for distraction, but the most powerful people you'll ever meet, they mastered the art of investing their time like it's gold, because it is. So today, I'm not asking you to hustle harder. I'm asking you to think deeper, dig deeper. Where is your time going? And more importantly, who are you becoming because of it? Because time doesn't just pass as it sculpts, it carves character, it builds legacy. You don't just spend time, you become who you spend it on. What you spend it on, how you spend it. And before I go, I want to leave you with one final thought. If time is your most precious investment, what would it look like if, starting today, you treated every minute like it mattered? Not just to get through the day, but to transform your life. Would you scroll less, speak kinder, dream bigger, pray deeper? Would you finally read the words that unlock the answers you've been searching for? Would you finally stop surviving and start living? Here's the cliffhanger. The next chapter of your life is waiting, but the pen is in your hand. Will you invest your time wisely? Or will you let another day go by wondering what could have been? The answer is closer than you think. And if you're ready, really ready to learn how, you already know where to look.